G'day, my name is Peter Swarter. I'm a friend of Trevor Osborne, known Trevor a long while, and he introduced me to a weight loss program that I'd like to tell you a little bit about. There's quite a lot to say, and I'm probably going to forget unless I have my little notes here to jog my elbow as I go along. I'm an ex-airline pilot, and most airline pilots of my knowledge have a problem with their medicals, usually because they're overweight or because they have high blood pressure. I had both all my life, and every time my medical became due, it was a bit of a struggle to get my weight down and my blood pressure down in order to hold my license. I've been dieting all my life. I'm 69 years old, and none of the diets I've ever been on have been successful in that it's possible, once you've lost the weight, to keep the weight off. You can lose the weight, that's not such a problem, but holding the weight off is a real big problem. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. It's called DSL, and it's a weight loss program that Trevor introduced to me before Christmas, and I went on the first of the courses for this just before the Christmas period. I started at 111 kilos. I want to get down to 80 kilos, and I'm going to do it in 3 steps. So the first step was to get from 111 down to 100, and I actually went from 111 to 98 in 27 days. Painless. No appetite, no cravings, no exercise, no nothing. Take the weight off. Wonderful. Once I'd got down to 98 kilos, I decided to stop, come off the drops, and simply hold that for a little while until such time as I felt that I wanted to go back on the drops again to lose the next 10 kilos. The other thing about this weight loss program, unlike other weight loss programs, is that there is absolutely no loss of energy. In actual fact, I'm probably the least sportsman-like minded person you're ever likely to meet. Hate sport, not interested in it whatsoever. Hate exercise, not interested in it whatsoever. But after I got down to about 100 kilos, I suddenly felt the need to get out and walk. And I've been walking ever since, every morning from about 5 till 6. I walk 5 kilometres a day. Love it. Feel good, good cardio, and that's something I'd like to tell you about now. I started on the drops. My blood pressure was 150 over 110. Took Coversil tablets to control my blood pressure, and it was a bit of a struggle then to keep it under 150. Came on the drops, my blood pressure went down to 115 over 80. Astonishing, absolutely astonishing. Even after I've come off the drops, but still doing the exercise every morning, the 5 kilometres, my blood pressure is just over 120 over 85. Nowhere near the 150 that I had before. So something beneficial has happened since I've been taking these drops and then come off these drops. I had a problem in my right eye too. I've no idea why the drops helped, but I had macular edema in my right eye, which meant that I'd lost focusing ability in my right eye. While I was on the drops, the problem almost disappeared. When I came off the drops, the problem has come back a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was before. I don't know why. I don't know whether it was the fact that my diet was very restricted when I was on the drops and I wasn't eating as much fatty food as I was before. But whatever happens is that the DSL drops really helped my right eye when I was on the drops. For many years I've been diagnosed with an enlarged prostate, BPH it's called. It's not a problem in itself, it's not cancerous or anything like that, it's just large. The problem is that it makes it uncomfortable. You can't be too far away from the toilet at all. Since I've been on the drops, I don't have a problem. And I went to the doctor after I came off the drops for the first 10 kilos that I lost and said, check my prostate. He said, absolutely normal for a man of your age. Absolutely normal. No problems at all. Can you put that down to DSL? I have absolutely no idea, but it feels very good that I don't have the problem there. Keeping it off, not difficult. I've been off this now for about 2 months. I think I might have put on about 1 kilo in the 2 months that I've been off the drops, but it's not hard. My eating habits have changed. Don't eat junk food anymore. Try not to eat anything that my grandmother couldn't buy. Particularly keep away from sugar, which was always a problem for me because I've got a sweet tooth. I don't drink or smoke, and sweet things are things that I like, but I haven't had the cravings for sweet things that I had before. I like the odd sweet thing, but I don't buy a bar of chocolate and eat one piece like I do now, rather than eat the whole bar as I did before. So maintaining the weight is been much easier on these DSL drops, much easier. So at the end of January I'll go back on the drops again and take off another 10 kilos, and that's the beauty of it. You could just say to yourself, well, yes, I'll go back on the drops and I'll take off 10 kilos. I mean, just like that, just take off 10 kilos and then come off the drops, go onto the maintenance plan, and away you go again. And you can use this all the time to control your weight. Once you come off the weight, once you come off the drops at the weight that you really want to be at, there's a maintenance program that shows you how to come off the drops, and your body will readjust to that new low weight, and it will be able to hold that new low weight without difficulty for you. It's a terrific system. It works. I'm very grateful to Trevor for introducing it to me, and I would like to say that if anybody who wants to lose weight, man or woman, try it. It works. And it's painless.